Oh wait, did you?
Yeah.
Yes. We
So
don't have
I'm
to see
getting
that.
reports that there was a dick-shaped Cheeto
Nope,
on the
nope.
screen.
That's definitely not true.
You need to ban these guys, dude. They're
No.
jokes. Alright, stream's back out.
All right, so it's 5 seconds basically. 3.
Alright. Let's see if the team's ready. Alright, go.
Welcome to Have Faith Esports. My name is Breezy, and tonight we're going to be casting Supernova versus Have Faith Academy, and alongside is
We're gonna have Faith Academy on the left side, followed by
Negative.
Supernova on the right.
You should have introduced yourself, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, I am your god, your lord, your savior, the owner and manager of Cryo Esports. With me today is our mid laner, Breezy, also known as Chris CEK, and we're currently waiting for the first ban. Looks like it's gonna be a Jax. Are you expecting any special picks this game?
I mean, I don't really know too much about the like their picks,
Yeah.
but I'm expecting the Janna to definitely come out for Supernova.
I'm interested to see if the Rich Pritch and Bunny will be going at it, or maybe even Accelerate, because I know Accelerate loves to pick on Pritch.
Oh wow, I just noticed. So the Bunny has played, I think, like 50 roles for this team. Now he's moved to jungle. The last time we saw Bunny, he was in the mid lane.
Keeping them on
So
their toes.
you have a jungler main versus no, not at all. Ron. We're gonna call it a Bunny. Yeah.
Okay, looks like it's going to go ahead and be the Kennen and the Callista band for the team of Supernova, and the Janna and Nami band for Have Faith Academy. Definitely noting the Janna, like you said. And the Twitch bet coming through too.
That's probably my fault. Oops. Called it out too early.
Aiden currently picking. Wonder what he's going to pick first. Looks like he's going to go with the Tristana. A very popular pick throughout the entire tournament. In a very strong spot right now.
The Rich Pritch has a horn.
I would love to see the Ornn come through here. Diana. Now that is a shock. Do you think that's going to be playing the jungle or top lane? Even mid lane, possibly.
I think it might be in the jungle.
I'm going to guess mid lane. That's where I've seen him play the most.
Yeah. But I mean, in this elo, you know, and Bunny's not a traditional jungler, it might go over to him. That's the only reason why I think it'll go over there.
Jay's coming through, so it's definitely not going to be the top laner. Looks like Accelerate is going to pull out his Jays.
The Rakan, is it going to be locked in?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it just bothers my OCD when I don't see the Xayah and Rakan, especially when the Xayah is not banned. But that's okay. Not my team. If anyone on my team does that, they're off the team instantly. And the Cho'Gath coming through for the top lane.
Cho'Gath. That looks like, yep, it's a top lane pick. Or it can also be a flex to the jungle. I doubt that they'll send it to the mid.
Highly doubt they think that to the mid. Possible ADC Ziggs? I would hope so. APC, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely going to the mid, so... Hey, I called it. Diana jungle.
Yeah, it looks like you were correct. Unless it's Diana support, which I would love to see. I would love to see some of these games just completely off meta picks. It would be great to watch.
Yeah, but Diana support would be so awful. Who do you think they're going to ban now? I mean, both teams should be focusing on banning ADCs.
I'd be a little bit worried to ban ADCs if I was Have Faith Academy. Just knowing how awkward the picks and bans have been with both these teams. I actually believe it could be Ziggs ADC. I don't think it is, but I could see it being that.
Did he just... Oh my god. Oh, that's you.
Alright, looks like they're going to go ahead and take away the Orianna and the Jhin. And the Sejuani ban. I'm
Why?
shocked that they would risk banning the Sejuani, knowing that could be a Cho'Gath jungle.
Yeah, that's very. I don't know.
Looks
That's
like that is going to be a
perplexing.
mid lane Ziggs with a Xayah ADC.
Zaya's a really good pick here. Negates a lot of the engage that Half Faith has, just with her ultimate.
Hopefully, we can see a performance like Sneaky's today.
Oh, Snaky popped off, dude.
Looks like they're going to take their time on this last pick. Maybe not 100% sure on what they're going to pick on the side of Half Faith Academy.
It's a Cassiopeia into the Ziggs.
Very interesting.
If Cass plays it correctly, she should be able to all in.
Oh, wait.
Level 2.
Wait, Braum? Braum
Braum
jungle?
jungle is
Rakan jungle? Braum top lane?
the rich,
80?
rich gonna pull out the breezy pick, the pocket
Attack?
pick in the jungle.
Attack speed? Please. Please. Blood Razor jungle. No! The
I'm so
Jarvan,
trolled.
the troll. Alright. Feels bad, man. Now going to be picking, looks like the support on the side of Supernova. Also, Jake, do you have the thing to put on which side the team's on? Like Supernova? Okay. Looks like it's gonna be the Leona support locked in on the side of Supernova. Yeah, Diana jungle. Expected, check out. I don't think any of these team comps look really exciting. Don't think it's gonna be a super hyphy game. The first game. Hopefully we'll see some more off meta next game. I'd like to see the Poppy support, just because it's so effective. I'd like to see the Rengar top lane. We all know I pop off when I play Rengar top lane, so I'd like to see someone else give it a try. I do like the Jace and Diana pick. Those are a little off meta. I haven't seen too many Jace this tournament.
I don't really like the Leona pick. It's gonna work out for the composition because they do have a lot of like engage with the Jace and the Diana,
Yeah.
but it doesn't provide any safety for their backline. The Ziggs and the Xayah are gonna be open to the Jarvan. They're gonna be open to the Rakan. It's definitely not a. I don't like this composition that.
Me
Supernova's
either.
pulling out.
It's very squishy. Pretty much Leona, their only tank. Diana gets a little bit tanky with her reworked, I think it's her W that gives her the shield, but still not as effective as a Jarvan. Especially like the top and jungle are the two main places you look to go tank. You can either go a tanky support or a playmaking support. So I really look to the top and jungle. And
I mean,
that's what
not,
they do.
Not only that, but if you look at Half Ace team comp, they have a balanced team comp that evolves around the Cassiopeia and the Tristana. And if Jace and Diana, or even the Leona, decide to go all in, and the background is following, just one Cassiopeia ultimate is all it takes for the entire game to just go in the favor of Half Faith. So Half Faith needs to get their picks and just play this very cautiously.
Yeah, and we know rank wise, Half Faith is quite a bit better than Supernova. So not only did I think they won the pick and draft phase, I think that micro they're better. They're really gonna have to play as a team on the side of Supernova if they want to come through this.
Yeah, I definitely do agree with you there. I mean, I've seen Supernova, and since day one, they've definitely shown that they're growing as a team. So it's not like they can't take a game away from Half Faith. It's just with this composition, I don't think it'll be possible, to be honest, unless they can find a really good early lead.
I honestly don't see a world where that team composition beats that one. Cho'Gath outscales Jace. Jace does get strong compared to everybody else, but the Cho'Gath can still 1v1 the Jace if he's careful. But it only takes a little bit of Jarvan help top lane for that Jace to just fall so far behind. And I think that Jace is probably going to be their biggest threat this game, because I think individually the bot lane wins against the Xayah Leona just because like micro wise. I don't know about the Cassiopeia Ziggs matchup. Do you know anything about that one?
So like I was telling in the Twitch chat, since the mid laner on Half Faith is you know he should be better macro wise, he should be able to just all in the Ziggs level 2 as long as the Ziggs uses his ability, like his cooldowns just carelessly. If he doesn't, then Cassiopeia just has to wait until she has a couple points in her fangs, or just until she has her ultimate, and then she can easily just 1v1 the Ziggs, just because he's so squishy compared to the Cass. I want to like know whether or not the Jace took teleport. It looks like it, but if he did take ignite, then he should win top lane because it'll definitely negate that self healing that Cho'Gath has from his he did.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
does look like he took teleport. If
I
you're
could
on
barely see it.
Supernova, what do you think that their plan was going into this game? Because it looks like a very just comfort pick game. It does not look like there was any clear strategy.
I think the plan is throw all your eggs in the basket and throw all your eggs in Bunny's basket, I should say. Just just basically.
So do you think he's going to go for the tank build, or do you think he's going to go for the carry build?
I mean, if I was in Bunny's position, I would go for hit the tank, the carry build. Why? Because if he's able to if he's able to pop off really early and just get ahead, he can stop he can negate Half Faith from scaling into late game, which means they can snowball easily into mid game and win the game. But if he does go for the tank build, he's gonna really need to focus on protecting his the Zion, because Leona and Jace are always gonna engage. There's no question about it. If Jace decides to all in, he's screwed. Same thing with Leona. There's no gap closing or just able to turn away and to say, oh no, never mind. Compared to Half Faith, they have a Jarvan who can just combo with his QE, go into a fight, press R, and then flash away, or you can just ult and QE out of there.
Yeah.
So, and then he has the Rakan to support him when it comes to engaging, but it's definitely gonna be hard.
What do you think is going to be the most exciting lane this game? I'm thinking mid lane, but I could see bot lane being pretty interesting too with the Rakan. I feel like anytime you have a Rakan, you're always going to get an interesting bot lane.
Yeah, I want to see the bot lane. I want to see if Half Faith is able to actually win the lane, because Leona and Zaya, even though it is against a Tristana and it is against a Rakan, they should be able to go, take the fight to them early on, because that's what Leona is for.
Yeah.
But if they mess up, it all takes one mistake for them to lose the bot lane matchup and then potentially lose the game. So I'm definitely gonna focus on the bot lane and probably the jungle. I want to see if Bunny's able to make the Diana pick work in his favor, and he did take Storm Raider, so.
I should say I am looking forward to the Diana jungle. I want it to work. I want to see Supernova really put up a great fight this game, but I just don't see it happening. All right, looks like we're going to be loading in. Nothing's happening for me. How about you?
Nocturne passive. It's okay.
It's crazy. It's gray screen. Don't worry, I'm used to it.
Just remember to disable the chat.
Looks like Half Faith is just going to spread out.
Yeah, Supernova is definitely trying to group, but
Oh, maybe looking for a top lane invade? Nope. Very indecisive by the bot lane already.
Yeah, they're very I mean, the way they're moving around the map early on is very questionable.
Yeah, it's not very. Oh, Jay's getting some poke damage there on the Cho'Gath. Jay's trading a little bit back. Cassiopeia roaming.
I mean, that's actually. Yeah, he's definitely gonna.
I actually think if Cassiopeia would have ghosted there, she could have got the Jace.
No, because her E, from what I know, it has like a 7-second, no, like a 5-second cooldown at this.
Her E, I thought it was like a. Oh
no, I lied.
I thought it was like 2 seconds.
I lied, boys. That's the Q. That's like 3 seconds or so.
Yeah, he was already half health though. I think if she would have ghosted, I think she would have got him. And if he flashed, she had flash.
Yeah, but
it would have been risky. I'm not sure it would have been worth for both sums, but it would have been exciting.
She doesn't do as much damage early on with her E anyways. He has to get that poison proc to really make the E effective. If it would have been like a minute and I'd say 15 seconds and Jace would have done that, that's a really good trade. It sets back the Rich Pritch.
Pretty standard stop for both teams. Both starting their bot side.
Yeah, we're looking at bot lane helping out Bunny with the blue buff, and Rakan Tristana just helped out Jarvan with the red.
Have Faith getting there a little bit faster than Supernova.
The Jace is going really aggressive into this Cho'Gath. He's putting out a lot of damage. Only problem with what he's doing, in my opinion, is he's gonna lose out a lot on the the XP that he should be getting.
Yeah, misses
But
the
the
farm.
wave-
And if the Cho'Gath does freeze the wave, that's not going to be good for him either, because he's not going to be able to consistently trade like that.
Well, the
On
wave
one
is
hand, I do
pushing
like him.
Jace's favor. So
Yeah, because he's missing all the farm.
yes,
Yeah.
unfortunately for Cho'Gath, the wave is pushing. Here's the bot lane in the fight. That's what I was talking about. Zaya
Oh.
might go down.
Unfortunate.
Wow, that's so unfortunate. She literally has a 90 hit
Jay's
points.
trading again, top lane. Jarvan coming up there. Might be able to pick off Accelerate. And I think he will. Gets the flash out of the Jace. Diana there.
The first blood for
Look at
the
the
Jarvan.
Well played. Good roams. Both junglers seeing the path, being able to roam up there at the same time. Jace just went a little too aggro there.
And that's what I was saying. Jace has to really understand that he can't play that aggressive early on. It's a Cho'Gath with grasp. He can win some
He
trades.
wins the
but he
1v1.
won't-
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't decisive enough for me to be convinced that he wins the 1v1, because all the damage that he put out, Cho'Gath, it just takes one auto attack, and he basically got back all the hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Rich Pitch might be caught out. He's gonna use. Yep, he's gonna use the bounce to get out.
A level advantage for the Rich Pits already.
Oh, not during the fights.
Press H during the fights.
Or you can just press O, and it'll just go away. It'll put it down.
Well, H is for big fights, though.
Yeah, the team fights.
Alright, just setting up some of the stream stuff. Just trading in the bot lane, pretty normal.
And it's even in farm.
Almost a 1k gold lead already, though. For Have Faith Esports.
And I mean, that it's even in farm is actually not good for Tristana, because the
Rakan looking for plays again. Uh-oh. Rakan may go down here. Oh, Zaya goes down.
Zaya goes down, and that's just a sloppy trade.
More trading top lane. Looks like we know what the Rich Bridge is going to be doing. It looks like all that trash talk in Champ Select is causing the Rich Bridge to cap top. And he gets it, too.
the kill.
Looks like Rakan is going to be looking for a real mid, too.
Accelerate is just playing way too aggressive. He's trying to take the fight to them, but it's not working out. It's not panning in his favor.
Still has TB, though.
Still has TP. He's down 7 creep. He's also down 400 gold to the Cho'Gath, so it's not a decisive match right now for him.
Yeah.
And yeah, Cho'Gath just did purchase the Bramble vest, so this Jace can't afford to 1v1 the Cho'Gath anymore.
It looks like the Diana bought boots first back and upgraded the Hunter's Potion just so she can keep up with the Rich Bridge.
I'm hoping to see Diana, buy the Tracker's knife. I really want to see him be able to make sure that there's vision for his teammates, because the Rich Bridge is just focusing on getting Accelerate really behind in that top lane matchup.
Yeah, and looks like we know what the Zaya is trying to do with the Cole versus the BF sword to the Tristana.
Yeah, she's just trying to catch up in farm. She's trying to catch up in gold because she's really behind now. I think she played it really poorly. She shouldn't have gone all in, knowing that Tristana still hadn't used the heal, which is what got her killed in the first place.
Yeah, trading top lane looks pretty even.
And again, I don't know why Jace is going way too aggressive into this Cho'Gath. He has a Bramble vest. He has another cloth armor. He's not going to be able to do what he wants to do.
Probably just trying to zone him off now that he knows that Jace is bot side. I could see Royal Roy going down here, but looks like he was trying to gift it over to the Cassiopeia, but ends up getting away. On the meanwhile, looks like Jace is one auto away from getting
One
the
auto
Cho'Gath.
away. Hopefully he doesn't tilt to the point that he chases after this. No, he doesn't.
Yeah. Cho'Gath going all the way to the second bush. Or the
Seems
first,
like Bunny.
the second tower.
If I would, oh man.
A little bit of trading going on for the blue buff. Joker, or the Rich Bitch does get it. So you're seeing Joker Noder play Jarvan.
I think he's doing really well in this champion. He's utilizing Jarvan's full kit correctly. He's making plays happen. He's counter jungling the crap out of Bunny. But that being said, Bunny is very well ahead of him in farm, so it's not like he's, you know, out of the game.
I love watching this Rakan put so much pressure bot lane that when he is just holding him off the farm single-handedly while the Tristana gets the free farm. And if they don't walk away and give him that respect, then he engages and wins the trade.
Yeah, and that's the problem with his bot lane. Like I said, the Leona is an all-in champion. She's gonna look for the engages, but you can't engage if your ADC is getting zoned out every fight.
Really looking for a play here on Bunny.
Bunny, yeah, Jarvan, he has a 800 goal lead on Bunny. The Rich Bitch has an 800 goal lead on Bunny. That first blood and and the second kill.
Might be looking for an early Inferno here.
Inferno Dragon.
Does not seem too interesting to the Diana, not having any river vision. Yeah, really no vision at all for Supernova.
Yeah, that's a very lackluster strategy. Just not having any vision.
Maybe getting a little sidetracked because they're most of the team are losing their lanes and just not getting the pressure to go place the wards.
And
really need to rely more on the Diana. Oh, I see Diana's going for the blue trinket. I really think she should have gone for a green here. With how little vision her team's being able to provide, I feel like if you're behind, you should always go for the ward vision.
You should always go for the Tractor's Knife as a jungler in any competition, just because it helps, like team play. And while that all happened, Jace did lose the 1v1 to the Cho'Gath, so he's just not playing correctly. He's probably tilted, and it's not looking good for him and Supernova at this point. Wow.
Normal stuff. Looks like the Tristana got a back and buy. A little bit.
I see a play coming out of mid lane. Rakan is just waiting.
Yeah, second time Rakan's been here. I've been loving his roams. He's been mid lane more times than Diana has. Diana coming up behind him. Oh, we could see something interesting here. The double CC, great play. Oh, the double charm! What a turnaround! What a great turnaround.
If I would have been Ziggs, I would have just let myself die. He should have never burned his flash because there's just too much damage coming out from the Tristana and the Jarvan.
Yeah, might look for a dive on the Diana if they're greedy. Nope, just gonna back off, take what they got, reset that bot lane. Cho'Gath pushing top end this whole time.
Accelerate, he was trying to go for the golems, but I guess he decided to go back to lane. He's just wasting time. He's not gonna be able to catch up now. They're pinging a control ward, and they're gonna get Supernova's control ward. I believe that's the only one they have.
Yeah.
Aside from the two in the top side, which are in very bad locations. I wouldn't put those two control wards there.
Yeah, I don't know why they would need so much vision. They've been invaded a couple times on both sides, but I would think about one in that bush right there and one on the bot side. It doesn't really look like anyone else on the team is trying to pink ward, just the Jace and Diana.
I would definitely put one right in the middle of the river, top side, just because Jarvan's been roaming both top and mid a lot, and so.
Well, there's a really good pink ward spot on the bottom of Ziggs in that little bush there that goes to the river. That a lot of people, it's a common spot, which I'm shocked he hasn't put one there. But most mid laners I play with always put one in that bush.
Yep, and that's the bush that I'm talking about. It's just unfortunate. And
Great
Xayah
engage on the
loses.
bot lane. Blows up the Xayah so fast. Rakan tanking just so Tristana can get the damage in, but she's just too tanky for them to dive. Maybe if they push the wave, they might be able to do something. Maybe content to just take the farm and the experience lead.
Hey, they want you to keep up the scoreboard so they can look at like stats and.
Hey Jake, we don't want
Yeah.
excuses, we want results, okay? Don't let it happen again, or we're gonna have a problem. Alright. Joker. Oh my god, not Joker. Jarvan taking some harass from Accelerator. Looks like they were trying to look for a little skirmish mid. Interesting to see Cho'Gath go to roam and help instead of just pushing top lane like he's been doing the whole game. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. He was just warding. He might go back top lane and keep farming. Jace doing the smart thing and taking the super safe route around the bush, knowing that Cho'Gath could be there. Big CS lead for Diana, but it's kind of deceiving when you're in the jungle because the Raptors and Krugs that give little to no experience or gold can make it look like you have a lot bigger lead than you do.
And Diana finds the Rakan again. This Rakan has just been roaming, doing really good plays like around the map. And unfortunately for
may not have a
Bunny,
great KPA, or KPA I think is what it's called, but he has made the plays. Like, I don't feel like his score, like, actually is telling the story of how big an impact he's had.
Yeah.
Looks like a play top lane and a play mid lane.
And that's actually such a bad all from Leona. It could have won in their favor.
Oh. Oh.
There's the heal.
Maybe
coming
turn it
up
around
from Stalin.
again.
I don't think they'll be able to turn it around. If Bunny had his ultimate, that was definitely 2 easy quick kills for him.
Yeah. They didn't get the Jace top lane either. Backfired all across the map.
If I were Xayah, I'd just rotate bot lane. I let my...
I feel like they should only be making plays if the Jarvan is there.
Yeah, I would
Because
not
this
say-
Cassiopeia isn't showing an insane amount of knowledge of the champion and knowing her limits. She keeps going a little too aggro and getting caught out almost every time that Rakan roams mid.
And if I were Supernova at this point, you have 3 mid. I would send the bot lane to bot. I would send the Jace to bot. Try to push that tower down as fast as possible because their top turret is about to fall. And that's first turret gold, and they're already behind. They really need...
No, bot lanes. Supernova already lost our bot lane.
Oh, wow. I'm blind.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That's awful. Yeah, I'm drunk.
Gifting over the blue buff to Ziggs. Tristana just going to push bot. Doing
Another
almost a reset.
Inferno.
Going to be hotly contested. I feel like Supernova still believe that they can force these fights, especially after all the failed mid ganks from Have Faith, that Supernova will contest this.
And Rakan's definitely getting poked a lot right now by both the Dragon and the Ziggs.
Cho'Gath has TP and he's top lane. Jace just had to run down.
And they've just disengaged. I mean...
Just stalling them, knowing that Cho'Gath can get top tower if they just keep him distracted.
And I know that Bunny has a lot of gold. He's sitting on 2,200. But I really do not. I really dislike that. You know, the Starkest Blade. I don't like the blue jungle item pick.
Yeah,
at
not
all.
going tank, not going sight, going for the carry build. He is 2-0, but that does not warrant. I think with their team comp, does not warrant going the carry build.
The Ziggs does not come through with the ult.
I dreamed, but stole it for a minute. Looks like they're looking for a play mid. Have Faith Academy.
And oh wow, Bunny, that was such a good play on Bunny.
Oh, messed it up or calculated. Cassiopeia would
flash.
be winning this Ziggs. Tristana almost got it. One auto away.
And
Leona flash stuns to save.
yeah,
Tristana
that
does me
Leona
down.
stun is so amazing. That was such a good play by Leona. She, oh no,
Yeah, not afraid.
Xayah needs to be able to cast her E. If she doesn't, she casts it too late. She should have cast it while they were like near the turret, so they can follow up with the engage.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Tristana goes down. That's going to be a good hunk of gold for whoever got hurt. I didn't actually...
The next drag is actually a cloud, so unfortunately they're not going to be able to get the chance, at least for this dragon, to try to get at least one Inferno.
Smite
But
down
if-
for the next minute, too, for Bunny.
Yeah,
if they're looking
that's
for
the
the rift.
problem.
2 Infernals to decide a half faith. This game is snowballing. 3K gold lead, 4 half faith as well.
It's about to be 4K. Yeah, so it's a 4K goal lead, and whoever didn't see the full play on the kill over on the Rich Bridge, Bunny actually used the Moonfall to push the Rich Bridge back into melee range, and he auto attacked the blast cone, which basically killed him.
Oh, Jace and Diana looking for a play bot lane? Maybe. Diana looks like he's just hanging them out to dry. Jace was looking for the play, and Diana's like, no, thank you.
Yeah, Jace is wasting a lot of time here.
Yeah, just running back and forth. Oh, might be caught out here. Yeah,
Wow.
just one shot. Don't know what Rakan was thinking. No vision.
No vision.
Can't see anybody on the map.
I mean, he has vision on, he has vision on Diana, but he did not have vision on Jace. I would have never played that aggressive because he's just trying to make plays. He knows that he's roaming really well, but.
Well, I'm shocked with the Rakan and the Tristana playing that aggro that they wouldn't have any wards at the bot side bush, like of the jungle. Great pick by the Tristana.
Yeah, Bunny dies over to the Tristana.
Tristana got a full IE completed, working on the Zeal item now.
She places down her explosive charge and just basically does the rest.
Yep. I feel really bad here for the Xayah, not even completing their first item, and here Tristana is working on completing her second.
Second
just
tier.
Pushing the bot side.
The bottom tier turret.
Top lane gonna be getting low too. Great roaming by the side of half faith.
Great rotations coming out from side of half faith. It's just the composition is just not working in the favor of Supernova. They don't have a proper comp.
They just look so lost. No communication on the team.
And half faith is pushing down mid. S4. I wonder if they're gonna probably rotate to Rift. Tristana's getting really low from those Zig skews. And they're actually gonna go back. Supernova needs to capitalize on the backs and just try to get Rift, try to get an objective down the map.
I'm shocked they're not actually just going for Rift, considering they only have 30 seconds left. Maybe content. So far ahead, they just don't even need it.
And then again, if you look on the map, just half faith has so much vision on where Supernova is gonna be.
Yeah, so much vision.
They have wards in the top side.
Looks like Supernova's getting the hint and starting to ward a little bit though.
And they're gonna get vision of Bunny doing blue buff once he goes down there. So this game's just basically on a little timetable, on a ticking clock.
Baron's up now.
Tristana's 3, 1, and 2. Has the IE completed. Has the rapid fire cannon. And it looks like she's either gonna pick up a Hex Drinker, a QSS, or probably just Mercury Treads.
Not a terrible idea facing that Diana and the Ziggs. But it may not even be an issue.
Yeah, she just melted the Diana.
You need to be careful here.
The Rakan goes back in, he re-engages. Zig's doing work, but is he gonna be able to live? Tristana on the other side.
The resets, baby, the resets.
Yep, she picks up the Xayah.
Go Baron, go Baron, go Baron. You have the Cho'Gath, you have the Smite. Go Baron.
And the problem is that Supernova doesn't have, like, their AD carry has just been out of position all game. She's not capitalizing on any of the mistakes that Half Faith has made when it comes to the bot lane. And it's really costing them. She just picked up the IE, I believe.
Yeah, I don't like that play though. They got the picks, and they got nothing out of it. They got top tower, sure, but that would have gone down anyway. They could have got the Baron, continue to let the Cho'Gath split, and just siege it down mid or bot lane. Or just continue the 1-3-1. I want to help everybody in that situation. I really feel like they should have just rushed it down. It was a 5v2. They had Smite and Cho'Gath ready. Cho'Gath ulti ready. And they decided not to.
Yeah, and the problem is that they're all going for, all engage, heavy, attack, damage, ability, power builds. To Jace, he's going for the standard, Ghost Blaze into what I believe was a Dust Blade that he's gonna get next, and against the Cho'Gath, he's just not gonna win anymore.
Yep. Pick up the win, Drake. Fun fact, that Drake attacks the fastest.
And Half-Faith is just basically taking out the objectives before they, basically win the game. That's what it seems like right now. I'd be very tilted if I threw this game.
I can't see him throwing the game. I would like to say that they're just trying to choke them out in every angle, and not just the fact that they're scared. Because it's starting to seem, with how hesitant they're being, that they're just scared that they are going to throw it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe just, they're just playing cautious to just... there's an engage coming onto the Diana, the Cassiopeia just lays out the W. Oh, and the Rich Pitch is going to follow back in. He's going to re-engage. He's not going to be able to get the Diana.
Very disjointed. These fights are getting worse and worse for the side of Have Faith. Maybe Nerve's getting to him a little bit.
Yeah, that's an
They saw the Cetra DK9 game. Maybe having flashbacks.
Wow. And Tristana just pops the Zaya. She's about to pop the Ziggs. Oh, the J saves the Ziggs.
Great team fighting. That's what I wanted to see. Great flash. What a great flash. Still goes down, but almost put in the play of the game.
Flash.
That was amazing. Looks like they're going to go ahead and break open the base of Supernova.
Half-Faith can actually win the game. Timers are pretty long. I mean, Zaya's going to be up, but...
I wouldn't risk it. I would back. They're pretty low. I would reset and start pushing for Baron. Start setting for Baron.
I'd reset. I send either Cho'Gath or Cassiopeia to clean up top lane. And then back once again. Oh, Cho'Gath's gonna actually TP into the top lane. So take all this
questionable play.
Yeah, it's not a good use of the TP, but I mean it does save the turret, I guess.
I mean, the only time I could see that ever being acceptable is if you were playing for the perfect game, but they already have 7 deaths, so very questionable. Don't think at this stage in the game that tower was worth a TP.
And if you notice, Cho'Gath still hasn't died in this game, even though Jace has been playing really aggressive all game.
Yep. Got a few. Let's see. I'm trying to look at the itemization of everybody right now. Nothing.
I'm just going for Nash's Tooth right now. And it's just that I feel like Supernova's losing the game because of improper itemization. They needed to have, more PO for the Xayah. Xayah's 1-4. The best of they can go for is for Diana to pop off.
Got him!
Tristana just nukes.
Look, 3 item Tristana at this point. They could just send 2 Baron. They could have the Rich Witch tank and just have the Tristana melted.
Yeah. The Baron's gonna
Looks like they're just gonna go ahead and secure it with the Smite ult.
Nope, Cho'Gath eats it. I'm hoping they end the game right away.
Yeah, me too. I don't want them to start trolling and make this game go on longer than it has to.
Exactly.
Supernova just trying to clear waves. Getting ready for the siege top from the side of Have Faith Esports, or Have Faith Academy. Melting towers. Looks like they're just going to forget the tower and go for the fight. Cassiopeia needs to be careful because she can still get chunked. She is not very far ahead. Great 3-man ulti into the Rakan, triple stun. Wonderful plays. That's game. If they really wanted to BM, they could just reset bot lane and keep the game going. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and close it out. Hopefully we can see a dance party. Yeah, just one shot by the Cho'Gath ult. Unfortunate for the side of Supernova, but great game, great rotations, great roams by every member of the team of Have Faith Esports, and that's going to be the first game in the books.
That's the victory.
I would just like to point out Cho'Gath finished that game with a perfect score.
Yeah, you're right.
Cho'Gath.
The Cho'Gath did finish with a perfect score, 4-0-5, only member on both sides of the team. But I think the real star was just Joker. Jarvan, the Rich Pritch, 6-1-10.
Let's look at the
Honestly,
damage charge.
I think the MVP from my vote would be the Tristana. She just
Tristana.
She played this game correctly. If you look at the damage, Xayah 2,000 damage. That's not acceptable.
Versus Tristana's 20,000. Most damage.
Tristana did 10 times as much as Xayah.
Yeah, definitely. Multiple great performances. I think the mid lane roams, I wish they would have worked out better, but I think that was more Bolero's fault than One Andy's fault. I mean, his rotations were great, but sadly nothing came of them. I would have given him MVP if it had worked out better. So I feel like if Cassiopeia would have played those mid lane roams a little bit better, then she would have been the star of this game and not Tristana.
There's still one more game. This can turn into a three match.
I'm just hoping they either try to fix whatever nerves or whatever problems Xayah is having right away before the second game starts, because it's not acceptable from an AD carry. You put on a position to carry the game later on, and you only do 2,000 damage. I'm not trying to bash the player, but that's just when the Leona does more damage than you know something's wrong.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. I want to see top lane go a little bit differently as well. He did a good job winning the lane, like damage-wise, pushing him out, but he just opened it right up for what's his name?
The Rich
Jarvan.
Pritch.
Yeah, the Rich Pritch. To gank repeatedly, and Diana tried to come up there and help him, but that took her off her path, and so not only was she being out jungled by the Jarvan, but she was also being out ganked.
Yeah, and I mean, Bunny did play. He played his part fairly well. He was
played
trying
it as
to help
well
his
as he could have.
teammates. Exactly. The Jace overextended multiple times, just cocky, I guess. Just playing incorrectly into a matchup that he gave up the first kill to the Cho'Gath or the Jarvan, I believe, and just kept going aggressive.
Subbing up Boleros. This may get interesting. Bunny's going to be going mid, and they're going to bring in a sub BD Leo. No, wait, I'm getting pranked. Boleros is just on the wrong team.
and then I want to look at the vision score really quick. Just 26 worst plays from the Leona compared to Rakan's 16. Leona did a fantastic job, even though she did have a lot of misplays and very bad ults that could have changed a lot of fights. But she played the vision game correctly, and I think that would have helped out. That was a big factor of why they were in the game still.
Yeah, he also had a lot of damage for building the way he did.
Yeah, and I really want to see Bunny go into, instead of getting those offensive jungle items, get the Tracker's Knife.
Bunny. Oh, Breezy, you gotta hop into the the spectators. I was like, wait, where'd Breezy go? Where's Bunny? Now dirty power ticket. I'm triggered. Get the spectators. Oh, how convenient. Okay, Jake, I don't want any more excuses. You gotta stop, okay? Get it together.
Hey, fuck you. I will move you from this room and not think twice.
XD.
Think I won't.
Alright. Let's see if these guys are ready. Are we ready? Casters ready?
Well, y'all are the only two casters. I'm just kind of here in the background.
Yeah, well, I'm ready.
I'm ready as well. It looks like someone just left, though.
It could have been a problem with the client. I know a lot of people have been having problems with the client.
They really need to work on how they set up their lobbies. I'm shocked they haven't hotfixed it already. There's so many glitches. It's actually insane.
I'm just hoping Supernova Spotlight can perform this game. I mean, it's a really big macro differential when it comes to the AD carry. You have a Silver 5 against a Platinum 1, essentially a Diamond 5 player. Give or take, and then the supports aren't too off from each other, but it's still.
What I want to see is BD Leo play around Bunny. I feel like if they're the one chance this game is Bunny. Wait, is Accelerate on? Are these teams right?
Accelerate's on the right team.
Yeah, Accelerate's on the right team.
Wait, I thought Accelerate was a Cho'Gath last game.
No, Accelerate
No,
is
no.
the Jace.
He's the Jace.
Wait, a Plat 3er played that bad?
Hey, it happens, man.
Overconfidence, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess you get too cocky. Okay, that's my beat. That's kind of rude. But I thought he was on the other. Oh wow, rip that. Okay, wow, a lot of respect lost for that guy. But that's okay. I want to see BD Leo play around Bunny. Playing around Accelerate or when Bunny played around Accelerate, it just didn't happen because he was forced to come up there because of the repeated Jarvan ganks. So I would like to see him play around Bunny in this game.
I really want to see Accelerate if he's put on a carry champion, not to play so like not to overextend, because that's a loss in the game. That big go differential right away for the junglers is what opened up the game for Have Faith.
And not
So
to
if he can
mention-
hold back, he's definitely gonna be able to be a bigger.
Yeah. All right, for anyone just now joining us, this is going to be game 2 of a 3-game series against Have Faith Academy versus
Supernova.
Supernova. That's it.
Have Faith Academy is currently 1-0 against Supernova.
And you'll be joined by us, the casters, who is your Lord and Savior, your God, the owner and manager of Cryo
Don't
Esports,
listen to him.
and you have Breezy, my main man, and my boy.
He only got this job because I hooked him up.
We're gonna bring you this game to the best of our ability, and we hope you enjoy it every minute
Minute
of it
There
as
you
much
go.
as we do.
They ban out the Cho'Gath. I think that's a really bad ban. The Callista's an okay ban. I'm pretty sure TBS plays it really well. And then they banned the Jarvan, which is also a really good ban. But the reason why I think the Cho'Gath ban is bad is because it wouldn't have been so difficult to play against it if Accelerate didn't feed his ass off. Sorry to say it that way, but
I don't see why they wouldn't pick either the Cho'Gath and the Jarvan. They're both so strong right now. Why would you first pick Bard and not take Cho'Gath or Jarvan? I'm lost.
Yeah,
whenever
exactly.
process.
So-
Especially since Thunderlord's Jarvan. Ooh, the Jace.
Oh,
Ooh,
Hayden is gonna
Jace.
show him who's boss. He's gonna show him how to actually play Jace. I like this. This is what I like to see.
I mean, that can always be a flex pick to the mid, but it's most likely going over to the top lane, and the Rakan pick is back in Slashy's
I
hand.
want to see a Riven mid. Alright?
All right, Jake. Just I'm not lost. They can hear you on the stream, right?
I really want to see if BD Leo is going to be put on either like a utility jungler. Is he going to be put on like a Maokai or Sejuani that can open the game up for all lanes and enable most likely Bunny to carry the game?
Yeah. Looks like
And
they're
there it
gonna
is,
just.
Sejuani.
You know how funny this would be if Have Faith picked the exact same team comp that they picked last game. Which so far, that's what they're doing.
Except for, the Rakan.
Oh, was he on the other team?
Yeah, he was on.
Oh, rip. They picked them last game too, then, right?
Yeah.
Rakan's a double
Yeah.
pick coming in. Because Rakan did work last game with all those charms.
The Yasuo pick.
I'm really interested to see Bunny's mechanics on Yasuo.
This is going to be a really, really, really.
That could be a flex
fun
stop.
lane.
That's
It
true.
The
That
orange,
is-
the orange coming through, boys. Let's go.
The orange jungle.
Jace mid lane possibly, or orange jungle.
Orange
The orange jungle.
Orange jungle's a lot stronger than orange top.
And that's going to
Oh,
be
good
so much
meme.
utility for half
Good
Faith. They
meme.
already have
Orange
a
being
rock.
good.
And they ban out the Tristana.
They self ban. I mean, you gotta, dude. They're just banning themselves because it's like, hey, we'll give y'all a better chance. The BM.
If I was Supernova right now, I'd ban out Zaya and then I'd ban probably Twitch. Don't let them. I wouldn't let like Have Faith open up with an 80 carry that's going to be able to.
There's the Twitch ban.
And yeah, there's a Twitch ban like I was saying. I would not let Have Faith just basically steamroll the game with so much utility around the Twitch.
Oh yeah,
So,
especially with an Ornn and a Jace.
So I haven't actually played with Ornn or around any Ornns. What
I have,
pairs go with
and
them?
so I mean, it's just Ornn overall. He's such a good pick for you. Like if you really want like a utility jungler, he provides slows, knockups, and his ultimate is like a stun, I believe, in the
It's
lockup
a-
or something.
Yeah, it's a stun and a knockup.
Interesting.
And so it's just, and his
Not to
cooldown's
mention-
so low, dude.
And he's really tanky if you itemize right.
And he's gonna give a lot of players, the ability to just get those enhanced items. The cannon, that is also another flex pick if it's picked. the Lucian.
I think
Ooh,
Lucian would be a
Cannon?
really good pick.
Cannon ADC?
Cannon would be really good because then they could just, you know, CC
The Cannon.
hell out of Supernova.
And
Looks like
I
it
think-
is going to be the Cannon. I
This
hope it's
is-
ADC.
and Half Faith is just showing that's just a really good comp to play around if I was on Half Faith. You know, they have the cannon ult that they can match with the Ornn knockup, steal everybody in there, and then they have the Rakan ult to follow through with it.
Am
On
I
the
the
other
only
side, Supernova is gonna have a Lulu pick, and that's going to the mid lane. That is definitely going to the mid lane.
Wait. Yeah, okay. Mid lane Lulu, Bard support. Yeah, so
Oh,
top.
so it's a cannon ADC, boys.
Of course, dude.
Last
What else
time I
would it
seen
be?
one of
Let's
those
go.
was in the duo esports.
Yep. I'm really questioning the Yasuo pick when the only knockup they have is either the Lulu ulti or the Sejuani, I think it's her E that knocks forward, and that knockup has such small timing of a window. Same with the Lulu ulti. Lulu
Well-
ulti's a little bit longer.
I would just
But
like
this-
to
rather
point
see,
out
like,
Wait a
Bard-
minute, I want to point out something.
Bard
Is
mid.
that is that a Bard mid?
That is a Bard mid.
Please.
Wait, no way. For real?
Oh no. That's
Alright,
an
well-
actual Lulu support Bard
Plus
mid.
respect for Bard, my new hero.
There's no
Breezy,
way.
you're gonna be playing that in our next series, okay?
Oh yeah, sure. I'd rather play with my toes.
You'd rather just slap your feet on the keyboard.
Yeah, man. I can't do that. I can barely play Bard.
So everything we've said up to this point, wipe it clean, okay? Don't play around Bunny at all. Abandon that lane. It's basically a 4v5 at this point.
Feels
Ugh.
bad, man.
I thought this was maybe gonna go to a game 3, but looks like
I
we'll be
feel
wrapping
like
up this game real fast.
Lulu mid
Yeah.
would have definitely been a lot better than.
I was really expecting the Lulu mid because it
Yeah,
was
so
played
was
what,
I.
yesterday? I think it was yesterday, right? Where who was it? What was his name?
It's Cetra's
Yeah,
mid
their
laner
mid laner. He
Kessler.
popped off with it. Yeah,
popped
Kessler.
off. But I mean, here's the thing. I want to point out about the Bard pick compared to the Lulu. The Lulu has so much, like her AP ratio is so good, and her abilities just scale really well. Bard only
This-
has one ability that's gonna do damage.
This is
Yeah, well, I
cute.
mean, this better be a crit Bard, otherwise I'm gonna stop casting and just leave.
Well, no, I mean you can build full AP Bard and his auto attacks will hurt, but it's not ideal.
Jake,
I-
one
I mean,
question.
I'm
Before anybody
wondering-
says anything, Jake, can the stream hear you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Okay, I was
I
making
thought-
sure.
yeah.
I was like, you're
I
talking
thought you
all this
muted
time and the
this
stream
time.
can't hear you. I was like, what?
I made sure I came in
Okay.
between games.
Perfect.
Yeah, I thought you were muted also.
I'm not
But-
that dumb. That's the first thing I did was
I was like
myself.
trying to ignore you, not talking around you, because I'm like, oh, well, the stream can't hear him. Then I was like, he's talking way more than he was last game. He has to be heard. I was like, okay.
I'm
thank
not
you.
gonna lie. I'm hoping Bunny goes like machine gun Bard.
Or tank.
Same build that
Nah, I'm not. I want
Nah.
static shiv. I want IE.
I wanna
Cheating.
see a machine gun Bard only because if he picks up those his passive whatever they're
chimes.
called, that thing. If he picks those things up, he
Yeah.
can do a lot of damage just as auto attacks.
He'll hit like a freight train.
Yeah, so I mean if he goes machine gun, we might be able to see it work. But if he doesn't,
If he goes
I don't know
AP
what's-
Bard, it's gonna...
I just don't know what's gonna work for this pick, man. They're probably just
I-
putting all their hope into the Yasuo.
Yo, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what should have been picked? Riven mid.
Right side mid lane.
Now Riven
Oh yeah,
mid.
Riven. That would have been good.
They're not breezy.
Breezy, I'm pretty sure you weren't breezy with that Riven mid game.
I had like 3 of them that I got. Let's not say it on the stream. I'm just looking on the side of Half Faith. Their composition is so well thought, in my opinion. It's like you have the Orianna. Her ultimate's gonna bring everybody back into Cannon's ultimate, into the Rakan. The Ornn is gonna just devastate that. Even with it's so much lockdown, and the Jace all he has to do is clean up.
Now, do you think they have a better chance? I personally think that Supernova have a better chance this game, even with the Bard pick, than they did last game.
Well,
I feel like the team comp last game was just so ridiculously
no,
terrible.
I feel like the team comp last game was just. I think it was like shit and giggles. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I wonder if that's like a troll pick and they're just trying to have fun in their last game, or if they've actually had some practice on it.
My thing is, can accelerate, calm his balls off. You know, can he not, you know, overextend? Is he gonna play as bad as he played the first game? Not that he played bad, but he just made a lot of mistakes that could have been corrected after the first gap that he had. But instead, he just kept playing cocky and didn't respect Hayden enough, and he lost the matchup and potentially lost the game for us.
I'm interested to see if the Ornn is going to camp top as hard if he does, or if the Rakan is still going to camp mid as hard. I want to kind of see this Ornn put pressure elsewhere because we already know that the Jace is going to beat out. Oh no, I forgot. For some reason, I thought it was Jace versus Ornn.
I'm definitely gonna. I mean, the matchup that I'm gonna look into this game is definitely the ADC matchup. Misfortune is gonna outdamage the cannon if played properly because of the Lulu. Lulu Z is just gonna be so much damage just proccing onto the cannon. But I do also want to look at the mid lane pick because of the Bard. Man, that's such a troll pick.
Yeah, I feel bad for anyone that's not watching this series because this has got to be one of the most crazy pick and bans of any game we've played, and I can't wait. There is not a single bad lane or like a single not interesting lane that you could watch here.
Yeah,
they have
exactly.
the Kennen versus MF, the Lulu versus Rakan, the Bard versus the Orianna, Ornn versus Sejuani. I don't know how that one works out, but I think it goes in Sejuani's favor.
Sejuani is an early jungler, I should say, so it just should go into her favor. Because Ornn, yes, he has very low cooldowns for the amount of like crap that he can put out, but
I don't know. Sejuani's pretty garbage early. You just want to farm up early and go like full tank. Gank once you hit 6.
I've seen a lot of good Sejuani players just capitalize on that early game. But aside from that, wow, why can't I pull that up? Never mind. Oh no, what did I just do? Rip.
Looks like they got some banter going on in the chat. Always what I like to see.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to take out, but now I actually don't have a screen. No, I lied.
4-bit at 15. Good. Yeah, it's probably best. The screen will just do it. Just in case, you know, for safety reasons. Oh, the Bard going on the early trade on Jace. It's not switching. My camera's not switching. Not like this.
Just put it to manual. Press S.
I didn't get to see what happened. Looks like that Jace is gonna get out though.
Yeah, for spectator mode.
Looks like they're gonna go for the standard start. Bolt's just gonna start bot side. I wonder if we're gonna see another early gank by the Rich Bridge, or if since he's starting the side, if he's just gonna go mid lane.
And take a look at Ornn's cooldowns. They're relatively low for a champion with such like a champion that has so many car control abilities. And I'm definitely now we're looking into the top lane, and it's fairly even right now. Yasuo Distar is Z, so he's gonna use the sweeping blades to just clear the minion wave. He's gonna go a little bit of damage on the Jace.
Gonna be taking Minyo aggro if he would have kept going. Glad to see that he didn't.
He should have gone that 6. Yeah, I'm really hoping this Misfortune can pop off, man. I want to see something happen in the
I want to see
bot
the
lane
Reckless
in their
cannon.
favor.
I want to see the Reckless cannon pop off.
Misfortune's just letting herself go get behind the cannon. Cannon's already 7 CS above.
Yeah, did not fix her problem of being too scared. She's playing too passive and just letting it go on. And I understand that like you have to be wary of the Rakan, but at what point are you just gonna let him like have the wave every game and just be so far behind you can't do anything the rest of the game?
Exactly, and she's definitely gonna suffer for it now. She's, you know, I mean it's just also the individual skill. Cannon's a platinum 1 player against a silver 5, sorry. So it's just that also we have to take into notion. Um, but on the side of Supernova, they have I would say a hybrid. There we go, a hybrid composition. Misfortune does AP damage. Sejuani's doing AP. Bard is doing AP, and so is Lulu. And
You know, I'm
so,
shocked. I figured with the Bard picks, they were gonna have like some kind of level 3 like cheese strat, but they didn't. Like I don't know why they would wait for him to scale up in the late game, but
and the orange is going on to the Sejuani. Oh, and the orange is just getting. Oh, that's such a good play. Oh, here comes the Yasuo.
The Bard flash. The smite to get back more health. They got the Sejuani. Orange still alive. Finally gets got. Yasuo may make it out yet. Oh, the flash auto.
That's such a good play. By Accelerate, too bad.
Yasuo.
Made it out. Bunny did not use any summoners there. He probably should have.
Yeah, I think they definitely could have turned that around if he would have stayed a little bit healthier.
Even if his barrier would have been used and he would have, negated 175 damage. Oh, now bot lane getting good aggro on the Rakan. But Misfortune's just still falling behind against Cannon.
I don't know if it was
19.
the smart thing to do. If we're going back to the last fight, the Bard waited for his portal to come back on cooldown before, like instead of just flashing for the Ornn. And because he waited, the Ornn was able to get enough time to get his cooldowns back down. I think if he would have just instantly flashed, they would have had the Ornn and they would have won the fight.
Yeah. And noticing in the bot lane, Misfortune has missed 3 cannon minions already.
Shh, we don't talk about that. We can only humiliate them so much.
It's kind of, yeah, it is. Oh man.
Yeah, the only problem in these kind of situations is there's only so much you can do to make it even. To make sure that the plat players and the trade stop lane.
That's just going in on the Jace. He has the red buff. There's the kill onto the Jace, and that's great rolling from Bunny. And I think that's why the Bard was picked up, just to help out the lanes with the utility mid. But we've seen Bunny on Orianna. I don't know why he didn't go for the Orianna.
Oh, back to what I was saying. The only problem with trying to make sure that the plats get enough playtime and the lower elo people get enough playtime is that you're stuck with these weird situations where the teams aren't very even in their team comps, and you get stuck with these almost diamond players versus these almost bronze players. And it's unfortunate, but there's only so much you can do to counteract that.
Well, that's just more of a league management problem in terms of like making the league into what it should be, I guess. What the hell just happened with Bard's Q? What was that? Not sure if you saw that interaction, but
yeah, I did. It was pretty weird. I don't know though. Yasuo going on some trades on the Ornn. Is 6. Oh, misses the tornado though. Dodges.
Bunny gets the kill.
The Bard and Yasuo teamwork is just very apparent.
And Yasuo's definitely gonna get his Zeo item right away. There it is, a Zeo. Is he gonna pick up? If I was Yasuo, I would get a control word. I would get 2 control words, to be honest. He gets 2 daggers, boots the Zeo item, but doesn't get any vision.
Cannon goes ahead and picks up the Misfortune bot lane. Gets both sums as well from her.
I mean, the bot lane is definitely going. It's just gonna be a bot lane win for Have Faith. Their bot lane is just superior. But I'm looking into the top lane matchup. I'm still shocked that Yasuo didn't pick up any vision, knowing that he's been overextending a lot.
Yeah. I'm glad to see him do a little bit better though.
Jace is roaming mid. And here comes the ball engaged. Q.
And he gets away and he got him! Oh no! He didn't auto! No, Bard! How do you not get a single auto off? No!
Oh boy, and here comes Jace to clean up. And there's the flash from Sejuani. Good job.
Oh, what is Sejuani doing taking that from Accelerate?
I mean, honestly, I think it's still a good... It's a good trade-off. It puts Sejuani in a better position to deal with the Ornn later on.
I don't know. I can understand like why they would gift it over, but if their only strat this time is to feed the Yasuo, you'd want to give Yasuo every little bit of, a bit of lead he can, especially going into the late game. Those little things add up.
Oh, here comes Ornn. Yasuo had literally 28 HP. Oh boy. Oh, and he
Oh, the
blocks
wind wall.
the interaction.
Bard coming in. The flash. Ornn has it back up already. Must be running the 50% TDR.
And this is such a better game coming out from Supernova. Like, I did not expect them to honestly make this Bard work. They're utilizing Bard's kit really
Yeah,
well.
his roaming capability, amazingly. Definitely thought it was a troll pick for the stream pick, but apparently not. Bunny showing extreme knowledge of the champion and making the roams work. Same with the Yasuo, just really changing his performance from the last game. It's beautiful to see.
I'm really looking at the Yasuo. This is such a better performance coming out from Accelerate.
I don't know if it was the right call by Bard to go AP though.
I'd just like to point out, someone in the chat said a random bronze 86
Yeah, I know.
superior compared to this misfortune. That feels bad, man.
It does feel bad. Sejuani maybe looking for a play bot lane.
Oh wow.
Charm was amazing.
Yeah, that was the great synergy.
And there goes the misfortune all, but she's literally so behind that no damage is done.
I feel like the Kennen and Rakan would have continued to go in there if the MF ult didn't push him off, so I say worth him that ult. Not much more she could do.
And if I were misfortune, I would have gone for the call. And honestly, I would forget about lethality on it.
Just
On her.
the old crit in that build.
I would go for the old crit MF build also. I would get a Essence Reaver and go for one of those Zeo items, possibly.
Yeah, just more trading going on bot lane. Oh, Yasuo maybe getting baited here.
And Yasuo's overextended. This is what I meant by Yasuo needing to buy vision.
Great flash though. Ornn coming through.
Just like to
Wait.
point out on the map.
Wait,
it's
check
a
your minimap.
giant
Check your minimap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never noticed that before. Is that a visual glitch or is
That's
that
a
how it's supposed to
visual
look on the
thing
minimap?
Spectator.
Okay.
Well, what just happened?
Okay.
On the minimap, the Ornn's ult comes up like it's this giant square that takes up like a quarter on the map.
And it's
Yeah.
just the ram. That's another.
Oh,
kill.
more great synergy bot lane, just really showing their experience. Kennen picking up, gonna be a split force pushing threat in the late game.
Yeah,
Has
this
a
kind of
40
definitely popping off.
40 CS lead on the MF already, on top of being 2-0.
As long as Yasuo can stay relevant, then they should have a fine time. in this
Yeah,
game.
this Sejuani needs to stop worrying so much about bot and just focus on the mid lane and the top lane pressure.
Yeah. The problem is also, here's one of the biggest problems that happens when it comes to like lower ranked teams and just players individually. At 11 minutes, most of the players have around 40 to 60 gold or creep score. And at 11 minutes, you should probably have around 100 already.
Yeah, what I go off of is by 10 minutes, if you're in lane, you should have at least 100 farm.
I mean, those are, you know,
I'm bad at this game, so I never get past 15 farm. Feels bad, man.
wow.
Rip?
Yeah.
Yeah, rip it, T. Holy cow.
Ripperino. Holy
That
God.
feels
Play-
bad.
When you're playing the late game gangplank.
Oh, and Ornn ganking mid. Misses his entire kit there.
Just so tanky, though.
It
He can
doesn't
just
matter.
take
They
tower,
got
walk right out.
tower.
The first turret goes over to the Orianna.
I have to blame the Sejuani there. Should have just put more pressure in mid lane, quit focusing on bot.
Because Yasuo has enough pressure on his own.
I'm just sitting here wondering why Yasuo. Well, it's basically all players that, you know, when it comes to games like this, even if it's a scrim, you want to focus on putting down as much vision as possible. Have faith have, I believe, 2 control wards now on the map. One top side try, and then the other on bot side try. No, sorry.
Yeah, 4 vision wards for the side of Half Faith compared to the 1 on Supernova. Definitely something they're gonna have to go over when they review this gameplay.
MF needs to be careful. She's playing with fire.
MF is
Oh,
really.
Bard?
Oh no, but here's the Ornn, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Just 2 knockups.
And
Oh,
missed the ulti on
Sejuani
Sejuani.
whiffs the entire ulti. And Ornn's just picking up the Lulu kill. Kennen kills
The
the
flash.
Sejuani, and the flash is blown.
Looks
Great
like it's a
trade for
2v1.
Half Faith all around the map. Almost a complete ace. Might chase down the Yasuo just so they can get the complete ace. And they get it.
And that's an ace after 14 minutes.
I really
But I
think
wanna.
Yasuo should have been prioritized. He
Yeah,
does
I
so much damage right now. But
I feel like this lead was really lost in the Sejuani. Maybe not completely lost by the Sejuani, but Sejuani definitely could have pushed that lead 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times more than they had. If she would have just focused top lane or mid lane, either or.
I mean, and the problem is there's about to be a 75 creep score differential between the MF and the Kennen, and MF still has flash. She still had flash during that entire fight. She never used it, and that's one of the biggest reasons why that entire race happened.
I don't see why she's so keen on holding it when you're just gonna get one shot anyway.
to Kennen the bark.
She should have
Yeah.
flashed even before. Like she should have let Sejuani get caught out, and should have just flashed back to the turret and start backing away.
A little bit of questionable plays by Money as well. When they were sieging that tier 2 tower on the bot lane, he was focusing on the Rakan just because he saw the easy kill rather than actually focusing the Kennen as a threat. So maybe
Yeah,
a little bit
picked
of
up the kill on
KDA
Sejuani also.
hunting.
I mean, at this point in the game, it seems like it probably tilted a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to see this Yasuo try to, put the team on the back, force a game 3, and then just talk it over. And it seems like he might just be doing just that, hopefully, as he's just farming up.
Sneaky beaky like by the Rakan. Oh, Kennen's taking over too. The lack of vision. Why?
The
You're
Rakan
right there. How would you
engages.
not ward that?
Even though
Question of
Kennen's not,
plays.
but see, right there would have been an opportune time for the misfortune to flash.
And she still holds on to the flash.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I think
Seeing the
that's tilt.
Rakan engage.
That
And
is
the
straight
Rakan,
tilt.
the Rakan he stood on the Lulu for so long. And it's just
We may see a
it's
forfeit
like
here
that.
if the game continues, or a 20-minute win.
That's another tower. Tank 2 tower shots just to get the free tower. Knowing that Bunny can't do anything to stop.
Could pick up Rift to just 5-man mid lane and end the game, honestly.
There's the only one that can remotely stop, have faith, is Yasuo.
Face check. Why? Okay, now if you go back and watch that,
I did see
Face
that.
checks the book. Face checks the bush without warding anything. They have no vision of their own jungle except one. Okay, one way off in the middle of nowhere. That doesn't even matter. And they know they're not on the map. So either they're taking drag or they're in the jungle baiting. Why? Either way, you shouldn't be face checking that. It just it boggles my mind the fact that they're just face checking these bushes and not warding. It's almost to the point where they don't want to ward.
They probably
It's
just don't want
crazy.
to win.
The only time I face check is when Breezy tells me to. If we fucking do it, he's like, "Hey, face check this for me." I'm like, okay, you're probably gonna one shot
It's a
the
one
person.
shot, yeah.
So, I mean, if I die, I'm not worth any gold.
Yeah, hopefully they're rotating. Wait, what is Sejuani doing?
Counter
Why is
jungling
she
this
that
lane.
deep? But they refuse to ward their own jungle and are warding the enemies. What?
My question
What
is
is going on?
My question is, how is there an 11k gold difference and this game's not over with?
Yeah, that is one of the biggest factors right now. I think Cafe is just on the game. If I was
I
half
think
faith,
the
I'd do
jungler's
I'd do an
just
SKT.
rolling.
I'd do an SKT and just group us 5, get the
Ooh,
rift, push
charm.
it down.
She actually flashed.
Oh boy.
MF flashed.
Hey, maybe forgot she had it the whole time.
And she's
Sejuani's caught out again. That's a kill over to
Oh
Orianna.
my god. Why would you not back? She's already all the way in there, like jungle, taking their red buff, and you see your team all getting wrecked and running away. They're so far away, they're not going to be able to help you. Why would you not back? I swear, the jungler is trolling. Like,
At this
hard.
point, we are trolling.
Not wrong.
They're gonna pick up the rift, Harold. I'm hoping to see that they put it in mid lane and just end the game.
And just for the record, it's okay if I talk trash
Esports.
because I'm literally boosted, so.
Me too.
The flash coming out from Jace and Orianna.
Ooh.
Oh, good wind wall.
I mean, not.
Ooh.
Ooh, the
was-
the flash? Question mark?
Well, it was a hope to. Well, you see what happened was he queued early. He should have.
Yeah, I think he thought he still had his Q when he flashed.
Well, no, he tornadoed then flashed, but if he would have flash tornadoed, he would have got
Yeah.
Orianna. He would have been right in Orianna's
Oh,
face.
he just said when you press the wrong key.
Yeah.
That's a Runins on Cannon.
Yeah, pretty
That's-
common. Usually go Runin's Bork.
That's big damage. No whammies.
Born forging his item for his teammates. Wonder which item it will be and for who.
I hope it's another Warmogs.
Now, does this show up any different for spectators if he upgraded an item? Because I'm not seeing anything special.
I'm waiting to see Orin put down that rift armor in the game, but I guess he won't.
I think he's waiting for the opportune time. Maybe use it to force a fight.
He just needs to make sure that he doesn't get
Yep,
interrupted on his
see?
channeling yet.
Use it to force a fight. That charm.
Beautiful
though.
TC.
Look at all.
They did
that's
exactly
GG.
what the team comp was built for.
That's GG.
They played their team comp to perfection, exactly how they were supposed to.
And that's
Nothing
just,
but
that,
respect for both teams.
that's
Oh,
just
wow.
Getting greedy here
Straight
could just
up.
end the game. Don't know why they would chase when they could end.
Are we gonna see a dancing Rift Herald this game?
If they back out, I'm at tilt. They should just end it.
No,
That should just
they're-
end it.
the Rich Pritch and Collateral are not backing out.
Cooldown timers aren't that long. You need to be careful that they don't end up throwing. Don't
They
back out,
definitely
please.
could have done a lot more if all four of the remaining people were.
They're still just trolling the bard.
No, they're trying to get the free kill on Bard. Ooh, Rich Pritch.
and
wasting
Redford
flash.
slays or slays a bunny.
Recarino and Pepperoni.
Get over here, Bunny. They said, yeah, they're just having fun at this point. Good for these guys. Hopefully the Supernova will take it in good fun. Just a
I
little bit of
mean-
friendly banter. If I were them, I wouldn't.
When you
I'd
have
press
a
charges.
20, when you almost have a 20k gold lead, do
21 minutes.
do you need to really try at that point? Think of it that way.
I think it's a little bit disrespectful. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I find it disrespectful that if you have that kind of lead and you're just stalling the game, you're wasting everybody's time.
Well, they
You're wasting
couldn't
my
have
time.
ended-
You're wasting
they
your
couldn't have
time.
ended
You're wasting the
anyway.
other team's time. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's
they-
just how I see it.
They waited too long to be able to end.
Is the viewers
They can hear me.
amount correct? Is it
There's
actually?
like nobody talking in chat. There's like 20 people watching, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's 20 people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I guess so, yeah. Just nobody's talking in chat.
I mean, I'm one of them because I don't have a second monitor, so I have it on my phone. But
Watch Twitch be down.
yeah, this whole time, Twitch be down. That'd be something else. Oh,
Oh wow! Reset the E.
got the stun.
Oh, he missed his ulti because he took the portal. Alright,
could
this will probably be
definitely-
easy.
Oh,
Wow.
Yasuo 1v5 in the background. Almost got two of them.
if he would have got two of them, that would have been a big deal. We're still sitting at almost a 20k gold lead. It's looking like they might come up on that 20k gold lead.
Oh, they're so close.
Oh
GG.
no.
That's fair.
That's a decisive. That's a decisive win for Half Faith.
That was 2-0 to Supernova. That's crazy.
Someone said, "You're welcome, viewers, for the Bard."
Oh, yeah, that was. What?
Hello?
Wow. And since there are 20 viewers,
We gotta do the straw poll. Alright, who's the MVP, boys? Can you pull it up? The straw poll?
I don't
Like, do you know how to get it going?
No.
there's actually 18 viewers, but it says 21. Not sure.
It could,
Whatever, it's fine.
It could be glitched.
Yeah.
Type your question here. Who was MVP?
Well, let's look at the the
There's
damage
20
charts.
viewers.
Perfect.
Yasuo
coming out
is
from-
definitely carrying Supernova
Yeah.
on the damage chart.
And Oriana with 17k,
Still,
and then Kennen. with
A
11.
lot better performance out of the Oriana than last game.
Yeah, I still think the bot lane is what it's enabling them to win these games. I do think that the Rich Pitch played a hell of a lot better of a game the first game, but this game, just coming out with the Ornn, I
more
think
utility. He's stunned.
Alright, I got the link. Where you at, Twitch?
He played for the team this game instead of for the carry.
It's- exactly, and so I think that's well deserved. And but I want to give honestly the MVP, even though we're gonna do the straw poll.
Who's
Yeah.
your MVP?
My MVP is actually the Rakan, man.
Yeah,
think he-
Rakan's definitely.
He popped off, man. He did what he had to do as that, with
Yeah.
that champion.
No, I agree. The first game was consistently there. Second game, his ulties literally almost single-handedly won that, like, at least 3 fights that I can count.
Exactly, because it enabled the Kennen to just utilize his entire kit.
Is the poll working for everybody?
I mean,
Like, is it letting you guys vote?
I
Pretty
can
much.
vote.
Alright.
Yeah, I can vote also. My vote's also in.
Alright.
So is mine. Yeah, so is mine.
And it looks like Slash won, and he is on top right now.
Let's get at least 10 votes. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at those charts.
Right now, I'm looking at vision score.
Yeah, I'm looking at division score as well. Rakan plays 14 wards. This is Winters the Sejuani, but he destroyed 4. And it seems like no, it's just not popping up. But I was gonna say it seems like nobody bought control wards, but I guess it's not popping up here. Maybe that's just a solo key thing.
It could
Need at least
be.
4
Wait,
more
also-
votes, guys.
I want to look at gold earned as well. If you compare the gold earned,
Oriana the cannon comes out on top of the Oriana. Yeah, cannon just literally utilizing his entire ability to just destroy his opponent. It's just, hey, that's what happens when you have when we're just such a big individual skill.
Alright, Twitch
Yeah.
might be glitched on how many viewers we have because it seems we're not even getting 10 votes. We may have to do a caster MVP.
a lot of people could have just been AFK.
Yeah.
It still seems like everybody wants to give it to the Rakan. So if it does come out to us having to make the MVP, I do think.
We need
For
2
this-
more votes. I mean,
Yeah, let's wait a
this-
few more minutes.
But who would you guys say is that the MVP of the entire series? Because this.
Yeah, Slash Andy is my MVP of the whole series. Not just this game, but of the whole series.
Okay.
He was just too effective both games.
I'm gonna have to give my MVP to the series to Bunny.
Yeah, I mean, he's the real MVP in my heart. That Bard pick?
was a troll, man.
I mean, the ADC of Supernova is the MVP of the series. In all actuality.
I think the second closest place. I don't know, man. It's the jungle, the ADC, and the support. Those three are my MVP choices. Baleros had a great game, the second game, but his first game was just such a disappointment for me. It has to be the jungler, ADC, or support.
Wait, why would Andy vote? He was a player for the bench.
Yeah, but he can vote for either another team or himself. I mean, I don't think the voting matters when it comes to you voting for yourself. I don't see why that's a conflict of interest.
I voted for myself.
Yeah, I voted for myself.
First series.
I'm dying. I voted for the people.
Need
I don't care about
one
that
more
MVP.
vote.
We need one more. Who will it be?
Hey, somebody spelled Hayden wrong.
Did I? Yeah, I did that. I mean,
Haddon.
XD? Rip Hatton? Voting for the wrong guy?
It seems that Slash on Andy
5,
is
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slash Andy, the MVP of our series of Half Faith Academy versus Supernova. If you want to go ahead and hop in general, we'll move you into the casting table for your wonderful interview. Whatever you hear that on stream, just move it to general. We'll move you.
Yeah.
There he is.
Slash Andy. What's up,
How are
man?
you doing today?
Oh, I'm good. How are y'all?
Pretty good.
Let me turn him up for the stream to hear.
Cool.
All right, Slash Andy.
Right away.
First question. What, in your mind, was the most satisfactory thing about that victory? Was it your plays, your flash ulti Ws? Was it your team popping off? Was it just the teamwork, camaraderie? What was it?
I mean, Rakan's one of those chips that you really have to play around, and you have to have people around you to make it work. 'Cause you don't do any damage, right? You just CC.
Right.
But being able to go in and burn everything, but get the knockups, the charms, and then your team just annihilate is really satisfactory.
Yeah.
And I bet that bot lane was a lot of fun too, because you were single-handedly pressuring off the ADC and the support of all the farm, letting your AD carry just free farm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing. I was looking at it and just, you played it both games so perfectly. You zoned out the misfortune the second game. Like, basically, she was just scared the entire time. At one point, she had 3 CS to his 20.
Yeah, a part of it, so, is that I knew Collateral, and they knew Collateral would come in and knock up, so they couldn't do anything,
Yeah.
And
played
was
really
it-
well, too.
Was it your call to continue making those roams mid? Because I feel like you were mid more than the Rich Pitch was. And that's not saying the Rich Pitch was doing a bad job of roaming. He was doing a great job, but you had specifically focused mid. Do you have a lot of playtime with him? Was he calling for those roams, or was that all just your godlike plays?
Mostly just my call. I really like roaming supports, and mid's obviously the easiest one for me to gank for. So when Collateral would back, a lot of times I just had mid, see if something could be made happen.
And I mean, what happened that last? Well, not the last team fight, but the team fight before the last one, the second game, where you guys basically put the Rift Arrow down, but didn't end the game. What was going on through your, in the comms?
Yeah, so some of it was we're trying. A couple of our team went for the ace, and then the death timers really weren't long enough to completely end. And so if we'd gotten the Bard kill, it would have probably enabled us to end, but he's just so slippery. And I came back up. So
Okay.
One more question, at least that I have. When you were in those team fights, was it because it seemed to me like you were always the one starting it? Now, in your team like comms, is it like a multi-team thing where this guy's like, "Oh look, that guy's low, you can go in," or is it pretty much? Because what it looked really disoriented when you guys were roaming, but yet you take a step back and it was always perfectly executed. Like you guys were everybody where you were supposed to be. So is that you and your team just having like raw experience to each other, or is that you just going in and your team being willing to follow it up?
a little bit of both. I mean, we know how we play, and everyone on our team's willing to follow up if